I'm Lauren Rivers, and I'm here with Shrag and Teric.
Hello.
And today, my first question for the group is, what do you enjoy about fursuiting? What got you into dressing up in costume?
You want me to go 1st? Okay. Um, Fursuiting, I find is I really like it because you get to become a someone else. You get to become a different character. See, Tarek is a character that I created to be. He's a very classy dragon. He's very friendly. He's very kind. These are all things that I aspire to, and when I am in fursuit, I get to become Tarek, and so I can act the way that he would act when I interact with other people, and it's really cool because I can kind of leave who I am. Myself, I'm a big role player, and so I like to go out and I like to play different roles. And having Tarek just wearing him over me and hiding my other self, I get to become this character that I've created, and I think that's pretty cool.
For me, I've always enjoyed the opportunity, the chance to become something different, to explore another side of my personality. For example, whenever I'm playing one of my characters, I get to picture how they would act and behave, and it gives me a chance to put myself in a different headspace for a while. And I really enjoy being able to explore that and sharing that with other people that have a similar interest.
Well, I think the number one reason is it's fun. That's one of the big things about being furry is you do things that are fun. And another big thing is the attention. I just love getting the attention when you're in fursuit. You get a lot more. People want to give you hugs. They want to take your picture. You get a lot more contact, social interaction. And normally I wouldn't get that much. I'm a little shy around a lot of people sometimes, and it just kind of helps bring me out into the open.
I think we can all relate to that being shy part.
Especially yes. So what did your character come from? What are the origins behind your characters?
Well, um, originally, believe it or not, Tarek was originally a Dungeons and Dragons character that I created clear back in 1993 when I was playing Dungeons and Dragons, and originally he was supposed to be just a dragon version of a character that you could play, and and I've always really enjoyed. I've really been fascinated by dragons, but over time, Tarek stuck with me, and he over time developed into this persona that has all of these ideals and values that I really look up to. And so when I discovered the furry fandom in 2006, I realized that I had pretty much been a furry all my life. And when I found the official fandom, and I discovered that people create their own personas and they project this online presence as their persona, I realized I've always had this persona, and so Tarek just kind of fell into that role.
For me, my original persona was a tiger, which I guess sort of cemented my appreciation for stripes. And after a while, I started playing a character that was white fur with black stripes, and in time, my appreciation for all things hooved, because for some reason, I've always liked hooved animals, kind of all came together in this whole why didn't I think of this 6 years ago kind of moment. And it all seemed like it came together at once. And Lauren was originally, her backstory has changed a few times, but she was originally just a side character that just kind of joined the group, and over time she became a prominent character, and in time my persona. And these days she's a central character of mine, so when I redid my universe, she was going to be at the center of anything I did, and I knew that I was definitely going to be keeping her around for quite a long time. So she just sort of developed over a lot of things I picked up over the years, and it's kind of evolved with me, so that she's basically just the evolution of my experience in furry.
I'm a cat person. Always have been, always will. Even as a young kid, I've always had a cat, and I still do, of course. But something about the jaguar that I really liked is there's not a lot of them out there. Just like in the real world, they've been driven out of the United States, but they're still around in Mexico, South America. But there's not a lot of them in the fandom. People have a hard time guessing that's what I am. They always say, "You're a cheetah." I said, "No, you're a jaguar." "No, well, I'm a jaguar. Yeah, somebody finally said it." It's kind of a game I play now.
Yeah, I think you've had one person guess your species correctly on the first try.
Yep, once, and a couple on the second. But yeah, I'm everything from the cheetah to a leopard to an ocelot, or whatever.
Ocelot, really?
I had somebody tell me that once.
Oh my gosh.
But I just really associate with the jaguar.
That was one of the reasons why I gravitated towards the zebra as well, because they're uncommon. You don't see too many of them.
That's true.
But it's more common than it used to be. It's still a relative rarity, though. So, what do you enjoy about going to conventions? What keeps you coming back year after year to these things?
Wow. I think my very first convention was in 2008 when I went to Further Confusion. And which, by the way, is where I saw you for the first time. You were doing a photo shoot as Zigzag. And then the next time we had a convention in 2009, we ended up being roommates, and we've all been friends ever since. The reason why I keep coming back to conventions is because, for me, it is an opportunity, one, to go and hang out with a bunch of really good friends. And I just get to spend time with my friends and leave the responsibilities of life behind, and then just go and be able to goof off with a bunch of my buddies and not care about any of the repercussions. Another thing that I really like is I love getting hugs from these fursuiters. I call them fuzzy hugs, and it's just something I really look forward to, and it just feels wonderful to do that. You don't get that much opportunity to do that unless you come to conventions. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know that I enjoyed the chance to get away to sort of indulge in the whole furry experience, because where you get a little bit of it being at home with social media, it's something else entirely to be thrust fully into the community, where you know that everybody around you is into the same thing, and everybody's, enjoying what they do. They all like their characters, they like your characters. Like somebody said a long time ago, they're fans of each other. We all get to appreciate our differences and our similarities and all the other stuff. It really doesn't matter during the weekend you're here. You just come, you just enjoy, and the key part is about having fun. Everybody likes to enjoy themselves, and that's the important part.
Yeah. I think that going to a convention opens up opportunities that you normally wouldn't have. Met many people at these conventions, and sometimes have become pretty good friends. And you get to meet people sometimes from all over the world. I know we had somebody from France that was staying with us in a room once. We've had Aeolia, I think.
Aeolia.
Yeah, Aeolia, that's right, yeah. And we had a German roommate once for a few days at another convention. It was great. And where else can you get experience like that?
Oh yeah. Quite a few conventions, I think, have led me to meeting people these days that I just can't picture my life without. And I never would have met them if I hadn't come to one of these conventions, or at least not face to face. So I kind of really welcome that opportunity to just come here, meet people that you might never have otherwise encountered, and then just developing what goes on from there.
And one other thing, old friends you get to come back and see again, because you probably don't get to see them unless you do go to a convention. So that's a big plus.
Well, that's certainly the case with me. I never, I get to talk to Shrag and Lauren online from time to time, but actually getting to see them, really the only time that happens is when we get together at conventions, and so I look forward to it.
Or if you go on a cruise.
Well, that's true. That too.
Well, I guess that's all the questions we have for now, so thank you for joining us, and have a good day.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, click the subscribe button and leave a comment below. You can also find me on Twitter and a few other places on the web, or support me via Patreon or Ko-fi. Zebra hugs!